In the first pages of Vonnegut's Deadeye Dick, we find ourselves in Midland City, Ohio. Here we meet a diverse, unusual, and rich family who has a big house with big doors. First, there's Otto, a Nazi gun fanatic and artist, whose best friend is Hitler. Yep, that Hitler. Vonnegut's exaggerated characters illustrate the way we all view ourselves better than we truly are. Next, we have the privilege of meeting August Gunther, Otto's art teacher. August has a lust for whorehouses and objectifying women that he shares with young Otto. But don't resent him too much because he is murdered soon after being introduced. In fact, deaths happen quite frequently and unusually in this book, clearly linked to Vonnegut's need to shock the reader into seeing what needs to change. Next, we meet Emma, a girl who is obsessed with Otto. Later on, she becomes Otto's lifeless wife. It is important to note that Emma is not even called by her name, and is rather referred to as Mom, instead as being treated like any of the male characters in the book. You may be wondering why I'm not talking much about plot, and the reason for that, simply put, is that there is little plot, except the explanation of the characters. This seemingly haphazard narration is done to let the reader think for themselves, and reflect on what they think society is through an exaggerated lens. In addition to the parents, we are introduced to Felix, who is far superior to his younger brother and main character, Rudolph Waltz. At this point, we do not know much about Rudy, other than that he is extremely unfortunate and that he is a pharmacist. It seems as though for Rudy, no matter what he does, he always makes matters worse for himself and the people around him. In between all of this character chaos, the Waltz family leaves Midland to go to Haiti, right before a huge neutron bomb is set off. Don't forget this because, like many things in the book, it will come up in the most confusing way possible. Cut to Mother's Day, and we find the single most important moment of Rudy's miserable life, but not after a dense and lengthy explanation of Felix leaving for the army, a short lunch with Eleanor Roosevelt, and what Mother's Day means to Rudy. These unique characters help to support the almost lifeless plot, which is sprinkled with various food recipes throughout the chapters. After reading this, you won't get any conclusions or even understand, but at least you'll learn how to make a great batch of Mary Hubler's cornbread.